Hi, Joe Cerrone.
And Alan Rosen.
Welcome to CAD 134, Basic AutoCAD for Interior Design, and our weekly Zoom classroom meeting. Al, you want to talk them through what we're going to work on?
Yeah, what we're going to do today is since we believe we need a little bit more time and assistance for Chapter 10, we're going to continue working on that Chapter 10. It's Hotel Suite Project, tutorial number 4. So that will be our assignment for today.
That's right. And right now we've got Chapter 10 due on the 13th, but I think what we'll do is we'll push this back a little bit, Al, so that
Right.
we have some more time to work with that because Chapter 11 doesn't really have a lot of content in it, and we may revise this and pull Chapter 11 out. But as we look at the outline of topics and what we're covering, Chapter 10 is really where we start putting all the furniture in, putting everything on the proper layers, and putting in the blocks. And then Chapter 13 and Chapter 14 get more into creating elevation drawings and then rendering out the drawings. And so you have a nice set of drawings for the end of the course, and it takes a little bit of time to get those things right. So as we look at Chapter 10, we can go to the content section, and let me view this as a student. Content. Here's our hotel suite project. We're going to use Design Center to insert these different furniture blocks, and we're going to create layers, and we'll change properties of the different content that we have in the hotel suite drawing to be on the proper layers. And then lastly, they have you update the template drawing. I wouldn't worry too much about that. That's the title block that they had us create. You can do that for bonus points. But as we go through, here's the hotel suite blocks. If you download those and open them, you can use Design Center to copy and paste those different hotel suite blocks into the drawing. If we were to say DC for Design Center, and there it is. And basically what you do is you navigate to that set of drawings that you would download. And so if I go to this 134 drawings, and then I get these hotel suite blocks, we can then go through and drag and drop those into the drawing. And so as we go through and we start to work with this, these are the blocks from Chapter 12 for the elevation drawings. But if we go and we look at some of these other blocks, there we are. We have the bed, the luggage rack, the furniture, coffee tray, etc. And essentially what you would do, they have two parts to this drawing. In the first part of the drawing, we go through and we create these kind of space savers. And so we made a video, put the end tables, coffee tables, desks, dressers, vanity, and location for these furniture items. And then in part 2 of the video, we go through and we do things like we'll drag and drop in the furniture. And so we can drag and drop in bedroom furniture. And I've got my ortho on. And then after we drag and drop that furniture in, we'll go through and we'll change the layer properties and put these on proper layers according to the textbook author. So as we go through and we work on this project, the hotel suite blocks are here. It says in the book to download them from the publisher website, but we've done that for you. And then here's the video tutorial part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we walk through. I have a bit of a cold. I did this video, so you don't have to have the video volume up too loud. But as you go through, you can see we create blocks for the dresser, the doors for the closet, etc. And then go back to the D2L, Module 10. In the second part of the teacher video, we go through and use Design Center to insert the furniture, the doors for the closet, bathroom fixtures. So there's quite a bit of work in this chapter. So Al, I think you'll need to adjust the due date on that.
I did.
All right. And then lastly, they have you create all these different layers and put everything on layers. And so they do it a little differently than we usually do. We usually create the layers first and put everything on the layers. They created the layers last if they put everything in there on like layer 0. All right. So back to the main splash page. Chapter 10 we're going to continue with, and then that's going to be due on the 17th. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We'll post an announcement about that. And that's basically it. As we go through and we work with the projects within the textbook, we're basically following our outline of topics as we go through and we create all these different drawings.
And Joe, if they go to content real quick, they
This
can
is,
see also.
I'm sorry. Let me just, this is the wrong outline of topics, so let me just go back to the main splash page there. I just wanted to say that. Go ahead, Al.
Okay. If you go back into content real quick, we also have for them to use, and they can download, move it down just slowly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to refresh. It's a little slow.
Yeah, I know.
And it seems to be zoomed in on just that one chapter.
There it is. Okay. And you also have your templates, CAD templates, Design Center, and CAD materials. They can also, they're all zipped, and if you click on one, you see it zipped, and you can download it and decompress it on a thumb drive or the hard drive, and there's different things you can use with it.
Right. This is a great resource. We'll show it next week. Remind me to have that set up to go. And it's both 2D and 3D as we go through, and you start looking at working with floor plans, right? So
Yes.
not everybody's an interior designer, but a lot of people will use these floor plans to manage facilities, and having furniture is a big deal. And so you can download Al's content and be able to insert that. Alrighty, so that's basically it. If you need any extra assistance, we're there on Sundays over at the Skokie campus, P132, 9 o'clock until about 1 o'clock. And that's our Zoom meeting for today. I'm going to stop the recording and open things up for questions.